Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this mountain weather update. First, I want to talk about this smoke, which is just choking parts of Colorado and Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, the Great Plains. It is so smoky. You can see this live view from Arapahoe Basin looking west-southwest. Typically, we'd have a crystal clear view of the 10-mile range. Can't even see it. The smoke is like a curtain. A nasty, dirty curtain that you can't look past, and the health effects of this are significant. This is not normal for May. We would typically see a lot of smoke in the months of, say, August, September, October, but to have it in May is unusual. The only silver lining is that we have afternoon rains and thunderstorms that are helping to wash some of this out of the air across the west. So the question now is, all right, what happens with the smoke? So here's what I'm thinking. We'll talk about the smoke and the afternoon thunderstorm pattern in this update. Here's the smoke forecast. I'm going to take it full so you can see it on the animation. So watch the forecast here. This is from the RAP model. And there it is. You can see it. Here's the late on today. Here's tomorrow, the 23rd. In the afternoon, evening. And then on the 24th, it really starts to thin out and move to the east and away from Colorado, away from Montana, away from Wyoming on the 24th. It's still bad on the 23rd, but on the 24th it starts to exit and move to the east and thin out across the west. So it's still going to be bad tomorrow on the 23rd, but then on the 24th things start to improve. Look at all that smoke across the northeast. That's where it's going. So that's the forecast with the smoke. Let's talk about the afternoon thunderstorm pattern. It's going to help wash some of this out. A lot of this in May, you have the typical heating of the day which creates these. The pattern engages. We'll have this all summer. But there are times of the year when you have extra moisture in the atmosphere. That's May, that's July, and that's August. July, August is monsoon season, and May is just our wettest month of the year typically for parts of Colorado. But look at this surge. So this is precipitable water in the atmosphere, extra moisture. It's running about 100 to 200% of the average or the median. And so the green areas, the blue areas represent the areas that are going to see extra thunderstorms in the afternoon. That's on Wednesday. Wednesday night, you can see the surge of moisture. So Wednesday night, special case. Heavy rainers, soakers, lightning, thunder, all of that inundated with just extra moisture in the atmosphere, helping to accelerate that process. And let me just show you what that looks like since we're going to do it. Here's the forecast radar and satellite. So there's tomorrow morning, Tuesday. In the afternoon, you see the green flare up. And again on Wednesday afternoon, showers, thunderstorms. Thursday afternoon, same thing. And then on Friday, showers and thunderstorms. And again, Saturday afternoon. Let me take you back to a freeze frame here so here's Wednesday morning, it's dry. Here comes the afternoon on Wednesday. There's 2:30 p.m. showers and thunderstorms popping up, and then they're mature 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Widespread area of showers, thunderstorms, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, northern Utah, Nevada, southern Idaho. That's probably the peak of the surge, but it happens every afternoon all the way through the weekend. Let's talk a little bit about snow melt. Western snowpack continues to melt quickly, but there's still a lot of snow to go. There's Steamboat. You can see that it's sending a lot of water down the streams and the creeks with some flash flooding, but the mountain's still full of snow in the background. And Steamboat's one of the lower elevation resorts in Colorado, so it typically would melt out faster. That tells you that we still have a lot of snow up in the high mountains of Colorado that is yet to melt, especially the southern mountains. Look at this. This is snow water equivalent percent of median, 225% of normal, south of I-70 in the southern mountains. The Gunnison River Basin and the San Juan still have a lot of snow to go. And the same holds true for Utah, 200, 300, 400% of normal, in some cases even higher. So while we're melting quickly, there's still snow in a lot of these mid to high elevation areas that is really hasn't melted yet. And let me show you the pattern as we look ahead. So this is the long-term pattern. This is on the 31st, last day of the month into the 1st of June. Couple of things I want to note. The the southern winds are still wide open. The southern door is open to this moisture that's continuing to fuel these afternoon storms. No change there. But look to the Pacific Northwest. You see that dip in the jet? There's an area of low pressure that's going to develop. Where that low goes is really interesting. Does it continue to sink to the south towards California and sit over the Pacific? Does it introduce a very wet pattern for California in the desert Southwest into early June? That's a possibility and something I'm watching. But that's the way things are shaking out right now, guys. Always appreciate you tuning in here to these updates, and take care.